It is time to witness sheer power, precision, and raw ferocity all rolled into one fighter. If you're a fan of boxing or just love an epic highlight reel, you're in for a treat. Today on Sharstel TV, we're diving into the top 10 most brutal knockouts of Mike Tyson's legendary career. The man they called Iron Mike struck fear into the hearts of opponents with every devastating punch. Make sure you watch to the end, because knockout number 1 is a moment that defined an era. Let's get started. At number 10, we have Mike Tyson versus Tony Tubbs in 1988. Tubbs was no slouch, a skilled heavyweight with impressive technique. But against Tyson, all that skill meant nothing. The fight, a fight held in Tokyo, started competitively. Tubbs managed to land some clean shots, but Tyson's relentless pressure was too much. In the second round, Tyson unleashed a devastating left hook to Tubbs's head. Tubbs crumbled to the canvas, and the referee had no choice but to stop the fight. The image of Tubbs staggering was a clear message. Tyson wasn't just winning fights, he was dominating. Coming in at number 9 is Tyson's fight against Francois Botha in 1999. This bout was more than just a fight. It was a comeback for Tyson after some turbulent years. Botha, a tough and confident fighter, thought he could outsmart Tyson. For 4 rounds, Botha's strategy seemed to work, as he frustrated Tyson with clinches and awkward movements. But in the 5th round, Tyson found his opening. A thunderous right hand connected squarely on Botha's chin, and it was lights out. The punch was so fast and clean that Botha dropped instantly, leaving fans and commentators in awe. At number 8, we have Tyson versus Frank Bruno in February 1989. This was a highly anticipated rematch, as Bruno had vowed to avenge his earlier loss to Tyson. From the opening bell, Bruno tried to assert himself, landing a few powerful shots that momentarily stunned Tyson. But Tyson's ability to recover and counter was unmatched. In the 5th round, Tyson cornered Bruno and unleashed a ferocious combination of punches, finishing with a right uppercut that sent Bruno crashing to the canvas. It was a definitive statement that Tyson was still the king of the heavyweight division. Number 7 takes us back to 1986, when Tyson faced Trevor Berbick. This wasn't just any fight, it was the bout that made Tyson the youngest heavyweight champion in history at just 20 years old. Berbick, the defending champion, underestimated Tyson's speed and power. From the first round, Tyson attacked with brutal precision. In the second round, a left hook sent Berbick staggering across the ring. He tried to get up multiple times, but his legs simply wouldn't cooperate. Watching Berbick struggle to stand is one of the most iconic moments in boxing history. At number 6, we have Tyson versus Henry Tillman in 1990. Tillman had defeated Tyson in the amateurs, so this fight was personal for Iron Mike. From the opening bell, Tyson was laser-focused. It didn't take long for him to exact his revenge. In the first round, Tyson delivered a crushing right hand that sent Tillman to the mat. The knockout was so decisive that it silenced any doubts about who the superior fighter was. Tyson's ability to turn personal vendettas into fuel for victory was on full display. Number 5 features Tyson's clash with Larry Holmes in 1988. Holmes was a former heavyweight champion and a legend in his own right, but by this time, he was past his prime. Tyson, on the other hand, was at the peak of his powers. Holmes tried to use his experience and jab to keep Tyson at bay, but it was a futile effort. In the fourth round, Tyson delivered a brutal combination that ended with a devastating right hand. Holmes collapsed to the canvas, and the referee stopped the fight. It was a passing of the torch from one generation to the next. At number 4, we go back to 1985, when Tyson faced Eddie Richardson. This fight was one of Tyson's early bouts, but it showed the world just how dangerous he was. The fight lasted only 77 seconds. Tyson came out like a man possessed, and Richardson had no chance to mount any offense. A series of hooks and uppercuts left Richardson sprawled on the canvas. This knockout was a statement to the boxing world. A new force had arrived. Number 3 brings us to Tyson versus Don Halpin in 1985. This fight is significant because it was Tyson's first professional knockout. Halpin managed to survive the early rounds, showing surprising resilience. But in the fourth round, Tyson's power proved too much. A crushing right hand ended the fight, giving Tyson his first KO victory. It was the beginning of a career filled with highlight reel finishes. At number 2, we have Tyson's fight against Marvis Frasier in 1986. Marvis, the son of legendary heavyweight Joe Frazier, was expected to put up a good fight. But Tyson had other plans. From the opening bell, Tyson launched a relentless assault. In just 30 seconds, a flurry of punches ended with an uppercut that sent Frazier collapsing to the canvas. The sheer speed and power of Tyson's attack left everyone stunned. This was Tyson at his most explosive. Finally, at number 1, we have Tyson's iconic knockout of Michael Spinx in 1988. This fight was billed as Once and For All, a showdown between two undefeated champions. Spinx was considered one of the greatest light heavyweights of all time, but he was no match for Tyson's raw power. The fight lasted just 91 seconds. Tyson wasted no time, knocking Spinx down early with a body shot. Moments later, a right hook ended the fight. Spinx was left on the canvas, and Tyson solidified his place as the most feared man in boxing. This knockout wasn't just a victory. It was a moment that defined Tyson's legacy. If you're enjoying this trip down memory lane, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Charstel TV is your home for exciting boxing content, and we'd love for you to join our community. Mike Tyson's career was filled with unforgettable moments, but these knockouts stand out as the most brutal and iconic. His combination of speed, power, and aggression made him a once-in-a-lifetime fighter. Which knockout was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Charstel TV.